Hello and welcome back to Lionheart, Legacy of the Crusader. Our last left off, well, we helped Beatrice be a little less feathery. Also, I guess I'm responsible for the eradication of wolves in Europe or something, because that's a lot. Barkeep. Looking to earn some gold. Any tips? Well, work is scarce here, but legend has it there is a small fortune buried beneath an old stone face outside of town. Oh, I've seen it. Some say the face will split in two, revealing a cavern. I don't believe it. I tried everything, even tried to get the charm. But it hasn't worked. Tell me the legend. Well, the founder of this tavern was a wealthy man who also happened to be my great-grandfather's sworn enemy. Grandfather believed, correctly of course, that animal flesh was sacred. Founder of his establishment, however, was a meat-eater of the worst kind. He actually sold the flesh for profit, if you can imagine. As the story goes, when the Cathar way became more prevalent in Montelou, the tavern keeper fell in disrepute and began to fear for his own life and possessions. Now, this part I'm not clear on, but supposedly in an effort to create a safeguard for his gold, he carved a likeness of himself into a large rock and split the rock in two. Charms the rock that it'll only reopen to allow access to a store of gold only at the utterance of the correct word. Okay. Well, what's the charm? Well, if it were that easy, I'd taken the gold myself. Fortunately, he took the charm with him to his grave. No one knows the charm but the ghost of the man himself. Some say if you bring the ghost his favorite wine, he'll share the charm with you. But I'm skeptical. Skeptical? Why? I poured more bottles of my best vintage in that cemetery than I care to admit. Heard nothing but insults from that ghost. Still, I'll sell you a bottle of wine if you'd like to try yourself. I make no guarantees, but it only costs you 3 gold to try. Sure, I'll take the wine. Yeah, I'll just buy all your wine. So we are looking for a corpse. Here in Montelou, slain by lycanthrope, kept underground by magic. Told her wolf wouldn't make a good pet. I know, child. I have heaven have mercy on her soul. Kept alive by will of God. What do you want? Seek my treasure, do you? Only the right person, kind of person can have my treasure. Many here have tried, yet none are willing to do what it takes. Well, I brought you this wine. But you've been talking to that foolish bartender, have you? I think it perpetuates the old myth to just sell more wine. Nothing a Cathar can give you can pry my charm from my ghostly lips. Only one like me will ever spend my gold. Oh, what does it take? Only one who lives as I have shall spend my gold. I shall say no more. Good day to you. Well, apparently this person was carnivore. And a couple of videos ago, we talking to this Inquisitor here. Good day to you. Like some roast meat after all? Thank you, I will. Dining on the flesh of the damn Inquisitor. I'll be hell to pay for this. Uh-oh. Here comes a flesh eater now. Hey there. You like your meal? I had better. Oh, it's not enough that you and your priest friends eat our food and tax our farms. Come here and eat meat in our taverns. You must insult the meat of our animals also. You must understand me. Look, let me buy you a drink. Better idea. Buy ourselves drinks that would beat you and take your money. didn't want that to happen, but yeah. Do I smell the faint scent of roasted meat on your breath? Can it be true? Explain yourself. Are you Cathar or not? I'm no Cathar. Recently shared a plate of meat with an Inquisitor. I thought the day would never come. Finally found someone brave enough to admit that they enjoyed the taste of roast flesh in Montelou. Amateur divinity. These words will mean gold to you if you can find a place to utter them. Good day to you. Leave that entrance open. Perhaps when it becomes known that someone has solved the mystery of my treasure, these foolish bumpkins will have to stop pouring wine on my grave as they've for many years. Okay. You may approach, but you may not enter without the appropriate phrase I speak. Amateur de viande. Only someone with meat in their belly may enter mine. $146 gold pieces. Maelstrom Bow of the Horde. Great Batu Khan commissioned many of these bows for his Mongol army as swept across Europe in 1247 AD. Dark Wizards reforged the bows of Icy Carnage created for the Storm Dragon Crusades, used against an Ice Templar. Bow which increases damage that the wielder does with electricity by 25%, and arrow piercing by 20%. However, a ranged weapon skill of 105 is required to equip this item. In other words, yeah, I can't. Still, that's another thing done. Apparently there's a way to talk your way out of that, but I'm afraid maybe I was just too sassy. Hello, Mayor. Well met again, friend. How may I be of help with you? The curse on your friend has been undone. It is done. Thank you, stranger. As reward, please take this gold. And, if interested, I have a few magic items for sale. Ooh. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that. Useful, but don't need it. 15, got that. By 8. I think I'm going to sell that because I can't use it. Sell that. Sell those. Might as well. Okay. What kind of host are you, Pierre? Bah, nothing as grumpy as a hungry knight deprived of attention of an inconsiderate host. Begone, or I'll die on your liver this evening. Wow, what a friendly fellow. Okay. Let me take a look here. See what else I have to go around here. Okay. Not all that difficult. We're pretty much done with the area, which is nice. Also, we can check some of these other houses. Hey! Oh, thank you for bringing me to Naroka. I should have known she'd be able to fix Pierre's mess. What do you do now? I know it's wrong against her beliefs, but you'll think me mad horrible, but I have an insurmountable craving for chicken. I think I'll gather some vegetables and make a nice stew. I'll leave you for your meal then. You can extort her for a reward. She just gives you a bottle of wine, which I could have used the last quest, but meh. Dark time's coming, friend. Times are tough. I have nothing of value. Please leave. Well, that's a reasonable response. Someone barging into your place. See what you have for sale again. Poison resistance, not bad. Okay.
What do you want, little one? Keep it short.
Brother Michel may be sleeping. What are you doing here?
I am here serving my friend, Brother Michel. He saved my life when my fellow rock titans turned on me for being soft. To repay his kindness, I do odd jobs for him. Right now, I am making sure nobody disturbs his meditation.
How fortuitous. I've journeyed quite far to see the wise brother.
Many people seek his wisdom. They come day and night, night and day, always pestering and needling poor Michel. That is why he has asked me to make sure none of you pesterers and needlers get in.
Wise man, he is a better judge of character than you, correct? Should be able to judge for himself whether or not he wants to see me.
Perhaps you should speak to Michel after all. Please do not waste his time. I would feel terrible if he were angry with me. You may pass.
Thank you. There, I've unlocked the door. Please leave that
Peace be
alone.
with
Sorry.
you, traveler. I am Brother Michel. What brings you here?
Come from Montserrat to seek your help.
Montserrat? Ah, it has suffered an ill fate. I can see it in your face. What has happened?
A relic at Montserrat has been stolen. The monks fear the relic here is in jeopardy.
The relic you speak of is indeed nearby, sealed within an ancient crypt, forgotten by all but a few.
This relic, was it one of those responsible for the disjunction?
Oui, the very same relic was present on that dark day. If someone seeks it, it may be for a goal as dreaded as that event.
Know who might be behind this?
I do not know for certain, but whoever was bold enough to attack Montserrat and steal the relic must be quite powerful and have little fear of consequences.
I guess I've got other questions.
What I know, I will tell.
Do you know who attacked Montserrat and stole the relic?
I do not know for certain, but whoever was bold enough to attack Montserrat and steal the relic must be quite powerful. What I
Okay.
know, I will tell.
What can you tell me of Montelu?
This is a simple village, but even here there is no peace from the outside world, and few have a titan to shield them from unwanted visitors. An inquisitor is scouring the village looking for heretics.
Are there heretics here?
Oh, no doubt. It is difficult not to find heretics these days if one looks hard enough. The heretics the Inquisition seeks are called Cathars, who believe in reincarnation, while heretics, they are relatively harmless.
That makes sense. How about the questions?
What I know, I will tell.
Can you tell me about the vault-holding relic?
200 years ago, my order fought a great battle against the army of a necromancer within Le Crypte de l'Encens. Therein lies a mighty relic, and in the end we could protect it only by sealing the complex and trapping the undead horde within.
Are the undead still there?
I fear they still are. The undead do not rest, and they do not give up their second life, however wretched, without a fight.
How are they kept within?
Sorcerers from the Order of Saladin
Oh.
sealed the entrance to the crypt with magic. The seals they devised are powerful, but they are not impregnable. They can be broken. And once inside, there are all manner of false doors and decoys, and of course, the remnants of the necromancer's army.
What are the crypt's other guardians?
The relic is safely sealed within its crypt thus far. But now this mad war with the English and the Inquisition's hunt for heresy among the peasants has robbed the crypt of its guardians. I fear its secrets will not be kept for long.
Oh, what can be done?
Make certain that whoever attacked Montserrat does not get their hands on the second relic, otherwise the world may share Montserrat's fate. If our foes have managed to steal the relics guarded by the Order of Saladin, it is all but certain that the crypt will prove but little impediment against them. You must journey to the crypt, recover the lance from the perils within, and keep it safe in your possession.
Okay. We'll go to the crypt. Tell me where to go.
Would that my scarred old body could join you on this quest. My sword would be yours. I will pray for you. The crypt is to the north, beyond Toulouse. I will mark the location on your map.
Thank you.
Beware, it is a dangerous place, full of trickery, traps, and deception. You would do well to arm yourself with knowledge before venturing there. What more can I tell you?
How is it sealed?
Sorcerers from the Order of Saladin sealed
Oh.
the entrance to the crypt. What I know, I will tell.
Heard about the war with
It
England?
is a fool's errand to attack a powerful enemy and leave your shores defenseless.
Are the English responsible for thefts of the relics?
I do not know for certain, but whoever was bold enough to attack Montserrat and steal the relic must be quite powerful and have little fear of consequences. What I know, I will tell.
Anything you can tell me about the area?
There are two places of note in this area. The caverns of Nostradamus and Le Crypte de l'Encens, the crypt of the Holy Lance.
All right. Tell me about the crypt.
200 years ago, my order fought a great battle against the army of a necromancer within Le Crypte de l'Encens. Therein lies a mighty relic, and in the end we could protect it only by sealing the complex and trapping the undead horde within. What I know,
Okay.
I will tell. There are two places of note.
Caverns
Haven't heard of
Nostradamus?
the great Nostradamus? Oh, yes, he lives in this region, or did at last I heard.
Who is
He
he?
was a French fortune teller. His predictions were vague, coded Latin rhymes. Bad poetry, bad fortune telling, too. The worst sort of drivel and nonsense. But then, he acquired a spirit.
Oh, how did he come to Montauk?
He was on a pilgrimage to Spain. He wintered in Montague while waiting for the passes to clear. Stayed in his room the whole time, prophesying.
And what were the prophecies?
Small things, minor predictions. Nostradamus couldn't resist showing off his abilities. He used them like parlor tricks. Telling one of the local farm girls she'd have twins, or telling a fisherman he'd land a prize catch, and so on.
Then what?
Eventually word got to the Inquisition, who were already watching this area. Nostradamus fled to the caves and never came back. Or maybe he foresaw the whole thing.
Is Nostradamus still in the cave?
Some say he crossed the mountains in the spring. As for Nostradamus, no one has heard from him since.
Perhaps I'll ask around to get directions to these caverns, and I'll go there and get to the bottom of it.
May I ask why?
Why do I wish one to go to the caves?
Yes, did you come to Montague seeking Nostradamus? Or do you just wish to delve into the caves to see what trouble you can get yourself into?
Nostradamus might know something that could help me on my journey.
Very well. But if you go, take care. Strange creatures are said to make their home in the caves, and they may not welcome your arrival.
I guess I got other questions.
What I know, I will tell.
I guess I don't.
My prayers are with you. Godspeed.
Okay. So, Templar Crypt, Carbon Lance. Let's use Magic Crystal, Teleports Cave, find Nostradamus. Okay. But that'll be for another time. When we come back, folks. Whew. I guess we're doing okay. Have a good one, folks.